I see that traveling man. He might have something we need.
I saw you jump over to the desert. Took me some time to process. So your long story for coming was, I can do magic.
Sorry. I didn't know what to say.
You better be using that for good. You really need help around here.
Understood. This looks like a map. Or a piece of it.
Yes. The owner must have cared about it. I can sense their lingering thoughts from when they drew it. I can likely help you locate it when you have all the pieces. Such power. A shard is close. We should look for it. We must get to an anvil. There we will reforge the gauntlet, giving us new powers to spring further into the air.
This gauntlet is truly miraculous.
We have only just begun to discover its potential.
That must be Castrum 7.
Perhaps somebody here knows more about the Knights.
Welcome to Castrum 7. Arif said you'd show up. I was told to let you pass, but that gauntlet doesn't inspire confidence. The Elder is waiting for you. He's on the podium, by the well.
I have the finest wares from all over the world. Here, take a look at what I have. Perhaps you are interested in buying something from me? You are in luck, traveler. I have an armor set for sale. An opportunity like that doesn't come around often. Perhaps you are interested in buying something from me?
I enjoy this air dashing more than I imagined I would. I sense another piece, underneath great ruins. We must look for it. But
there is something else. Something strange. It is waiting for us. Let us proceed with caution. This village has seen better days.
Tracker always talked about this place when we passed through it. She remembered good times.
You are worried about her.
Yes. But a more resourceful, skillful woman, I do not know.
We must not give up hope. I am certain she is still alive.
Hey, you. You're that stranger Arif told us about. You better go and see our village elder, Old Seven. He's on a podium close to the village well.
Everyone is welcome at my shop, especially in a place where the number of customers is low. You're back. Have you already been confronted by the Watcher? This time, I would especially like to get some pelts, beads, or fabric from you. You know, stuff to tailor beautiful garments. You're back. Have you already been confronted by the Watcher?
I am just here to trade.
You don't need that anymore? Good. But don't get mad if I sell this with a profit. Happy to buy this.
so to speak?
I'd say our options are limited, and it's worth a shot.
Welcome to our castrum. Arif told me about you, so to speak. He said you were trying to unearth a passageway to Bastingar. Can I trust that thing in your arm is safe for us?
Yes, I took care of it. It shouldn't cause any problem.
Good. I am old Seven. I try to keep things in order here, so to speak. But things are not how they used to be. Wraiths are everywhere, and many of my people were stuck in the wild after our bridges collapsed. We are working to get them a way to cross, so to speak. But I fear for our future.
I'm trying to reach Bastingar. With my powers, I may be able to lift the gate out of the sand. If the knights are still there, you could find help.
I will wait until I see it. But you bring hope, and that is a beginning.
Is there anything you would have me do?
I have something I think would be of interest to you, so to speak. Wraiths outside seem to be drawn by some magical artifact just outside the village. For now, the Shelter Stone protects us, so to speak. But we don't know how long it will hold. Ever since the Watcher awakened, we're all at risk.
What can you tell me about your village?
We may be far away from the capital, but we can live the way we want, under the protection of the Shelter Stone. But there's only so much the stones can do. A large wraith is lurking just on the other side of that portcullis, so to speak. Once, the knights were our benefactors here. But it all changed when they rebelled against the Queen.
So the Knights of Bastingar lived here?
Yes, but 10 years ago the Queen almost wiped them out, so to speak. Only ruins remain of their great castle to the west.
Just point me to people in need of help. I'll see what I can do.
My sons, Stade and Rick, are helping me with overseeing the tasks of everyone in the village, so to speak. You'll find them down the village road tending to our livestock. If you want to help, they would be happy. A young man, Walker, also went missing recently. You can talk to his mother. She lives up the hill on your right. Thank you for caring. Any help you can give us is precious.
I will help with the wraiths. Where is this shard?
It lies outside the west gate of the village. You can follow the road through the arch, so to speak.
Do you know anything about the Shelter Stone, as you call it? Who made it?
Lots of knowledge about these artifacts has been lost, unfortunately. They are from the dark times. All I know is they emit some sort of magic that seems to keep wraiths at bay, so to speak.
Interesting.
I need to go.
Please come back when you have any questions.
I have begun to reforge the gauntlet, Arif. And both me and the relic remain in one piece.
Forgive me for being skeptical, friend, but that gauntlet is still making me anxious.
Tell me, how far is the capital from Bastingar?
You want to go to Lithesta? There is a simple route from Bastingar. But first you must raise that gate, right? So it might be useful to know that there is a piece of that gauntlet in a ruined keep, just west of here, or so I'm told.
Thank you. I will search that place.
The gauntlet is in no state to attempt this. We require more lost pieces.
What is this game you're playing?
Hark at this one.
Hark.
You mean to say you've never played Arcus?
No.
It's really quite simple. The white pieces represent Thelos. May the sun shine forever on their presence.
Forever.
And these black ones? Well, there's the real story.
A proper story, that.
They say, once before any of this, Thelos defeated a great evil. Did away with it. Poof.
Poof.
And the game of Arcus was made by the great god themselves to remind us little folk how lucky we are.
We're ever so lucky.
A convenient tale.
There used to be lots of tales about Arcus in the Shattered Keep's library, but now it's not worth the risk. Also, you may find plenty of lost Arcus pieces out there. They'd make any vendor jump for joy.
Wait a minute. I think... Look, I won.
Greetings. Welcome. Not often we see strangers in these parts, but you look capable.
I suppose I am.
Aye. I suppose you know all about wraith hunting then, killing them piece by piece.
They go down faster if I target their glowing body parts. As far as I can tell, I need to destroy all of them.
That's a trick. Whittle them down limb by limb. Weakens them, you see. I heard tell of even larger beasts in far-off lands. May Thelos be with you if you run into them.
Where are you? Son?
Are you the mother of Walker?
I am. Did he send you? He has been missing for days. Where is he now?
I'm sorry. He is dead. A wraith must have wounded him near the watchtower. He made his way into a cave, but it was too late. I found this amulet on him. Here.
Walker. No. I told you to stay here, not to leave the village. You have left me. For what? I am thankful for what you did, for your honesty. But just leave. Take this. It only reminds me of him. I will leave this place. It has given me enough grief.
You're the one Arif told us about. With that magical artifact.
You seem interested.
Well, I am a smith after all. I don't wish to get near it too much, but the curiosity is strong. Say, I was thinking, have you noticed the plants around here? And minerals that fall from wraiths sometimes? They have something to do with the essence. I saw some priests use them. Perhaps with your artifact, you could use them somehow.
What were the priests doing with them?
I don't know. What I know is it's forbidden to talk about it. It could be essence stones.
You know about essence stones?
It is forbidden knowledge, but curiosity, right? Sometimes they can be found in the remains of a wraith. There are also some manuscripts that explain how to make one. I think our vendor had one at some point. I hear the traveling vendor carries stones from time to time, but, shh, you didn't hear it from me.
Knowing humans, I'm sure we can find those writings still. People would research something like this.
Thank you. Goodbye.
Last I was here, it was about 10 years ago. Much has happened since. Today, Castrum 7 is a dire place. It has not always been this way. More caravans used to come through here, and the people could make a living resupplying them. Well, at least they could survive. But like everything in our world, Castrum 7 is built on sands. And sooner or later, the wind will carry those sands away.
It is not a coincidence that this giant wraith is there. We've been cursed. We survived for such a long time, and now everything is ending?
Done yet. Changing tactics, I see. More parts for me to dismantle. The shard is now free to take. This should save the villagers from further wraith attacks.
removing the shard. We should be safe now from further attacks. I saw how you defeated those wraiths and removed the shard. The Elder will be pleased to know we are safe.
Hey, you. You're that stranger Arif told us about.
Welcome back, my friend. Please, talk to the others in the village. Even if you can't help them, they are happy to meet new people. What can I help you with?
I took care of the wraiths you told me about.
I can't believe you did it. So you really can fight the wraiths? Here. This is not much, so to speak, but it's all I can spare now. If you are looking for more artifacts like that shard, there are more in the desert. And my people might help. Many got stuck there when the bridges collapsed. I'm sure you can be of mutual help, so to speak.
I've already met them, and I'm going to help them get back to the village safely.
How? Oh, wait. It does not matter. If you can bring them back, it's all that counts.
Near the Shattered Keep stands a hated statue of Thelos. One of our scouts, Gritty, really abhors it and would like to destroy it.
Are these tiny shelter stones enough against a giant wraith?
I doubt it. You'll see. It won't keep such a beast away.
I don't like sand. It's coarse and rough, and it gets everywhere, like in my damn food.
I hope the ones who got stranded are okay.
You should take care of yourself.
An anvil. We can rest and grow stronger there. Those ruins on the other side of that gorge. I sense that I have been there before. I believe that a major piece of the gauntlet is there. It could be what we need to unearth the Knight's Gate. With our new abilities, those ruins are now within reach. I sense a gauntlet piece over there.
Let us hope it is what we need.
Are you a ghost? A wizard? Where did you come from?
I bear this gauntlet of power. I came here to retrieve something. What are you doing here?
So many bridges collapsed when the Watcher sent its fury down on these lands again.
You did not look like a poet to me.
You do not look like a wizard yourself. But hey, wizard, if you're looking for magical stuff, you should try the underground part of the ruins.
That's very helpful. Thank you, poet.
Underground. Might be where we need to go. We should look for a way down. There is something nearby. I can feel it. You should too.
Yes, that major piece must be close.
Interesting. Perhaps we can find someone who has a use for this. Interesting. Perhaps we can find someone who has a use for this. We can make our armor stronger with essence. The anvils can help.
I sense the presence of a wraith, still dormant. If we awaken it, we must be prepared.
I have been waiting for this. sweet victory. I look forward to them.
You did well. That creature is no more.
Where? Where did it come from?
I do not know, but these wraiths are not from this world.
Not from Atlas.
I believe they are entering the human realm from another. We must discover their portal.
magnificent challenge. Now shatter them for good.
We did what we could. Now please, show me how crazy this is.
First, the power of the gauntlet must grow with the shards.
Were you already able to release the powers of the Essence Stone I handed you?
I was. These Essence Stones are very powerful.
They are. You will learn to appreciate them the more you use them. You are quite skilled already. But there is a final thing I can tell you. South of here is a crater. There is an artifact in there. It could be interesting for you.
I already defeated the wraiths guarding the crater.
Impressive. Then you know all that I can tell you. But if you want to hear again what I know, please ask me. May the sun light your way, and may you prove to be a worthy gauntlet bearer.